right, welcome to the 21 Convention in Orlando, Florida, 15-year anniversary. Hope everybody's doing good. Gentlemen, it's a great pleasure and honor to bring in this next person. You see, gentlemen, on the streets, you have your pimps, you have your Macs, you have your hustlers, you have your ballers. But the one thing that school books don't teach you in and off the streets is something called the free agent lifestyle. And the gentleman that I'm about to bring up is an author of 2 books. He has his own YouTube channel that he's been going live on that you can check out, Coach Greg Adams. He's been doing it for 3 years. He has an Instagram following. But the thing about him, he is all man. And gentlemen, I ask all you guys, please take notes because the information that he's going to give you is very vital, not for just today, but also for tomorrow for each and every one of you. And make sure you ask questions because it's very important to ask questions because this man right here has a lot of information. But with that said, it gives me an honor, privilege to introduce to you Coach Greg Adams.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, there's no ladies in this audience. That was yesterday. Shout out to you, brothers, man. Thanks for coming in and checking me out. Today, we're going to talk about protecting your meat. Everybody knows what that is, right? If you've been watching my show, you know what meat is. If you've never watched my show, I'm going to introduce you to what meat is. These are your most important resources. Not the meat between your legs. Come on, get your head out of the gutter. This is a great conference. The great thing about this conference is you're getting a variety of subject matters for different places and different spaces in your time, all right, in your life. Like there may be a time that you just need to go by yourself and be a monk and get your life together, free agent lifestyle. There may be a time where you want to learn about women and learn the best way to approach them or deal with them or put them in a proper perspective. That's all important as well, because there's a time and a place for that in your life. So when we talk about meat, we are definitely talking about the assets that you trade to access women. Dare I say, sex with women. You trade your meat. Now, a lot of you guys really undervalue your meat. You think with your other meat. And that's what encourages you to access women. And you think that the women have more value. You may be intimidated by them. You say, these people have more value than them. But if you listen, you're the one with the most value. And you trade the most to access the 1 or 2 things that she might bring to you. So when we talk about meat, the one thing I try to tell guys is you have to have discipline with your meat. The meat between your legs and the meat that is the value, the meat that she really wants from you. Now, there's some women that like that salami between your legs. She loves that. They love it. And we live in a time where they can just be frivolous with it. They can enjoy it. They have no more shaming. They can enjoy it in their youth. They don't have to protect it. They can get flown out by athletes and celebrities. They can go all across college campus and get their back blown out at Arizona State. They can do all of that. And then they can go find themselves a husband afterwards. This is fantastic. It's a fantastic time to be a woman. For a man, it's a little bit difficult because now you have to chase after these individuals to get with them. And you have to use your head upstairs before you use your head downstairs, or else it's gonna be a problem. You're gonna be distracted in life. You're gonna say, I want the love of my life. And I want our love to be like no other love. Unfortunately, it's not that time. We don't have that much. What you have to have is meat discipline. But this is the discipline we're talking about. MEAT stands for money, energy, attention, and time. Money, energy, attention, and time. Okay? Every relationship that you get in is transactional. You are going to trade something for something. Now, there are some philosophies that might tell you as men that you can get access to women and or sex for free. And they're going to come up with several strategies. They may say game and clever pickup lines, or they may say love or romance or all of these things. Let it be known, they're talking about this: money, energy, attention, and time. That is the value that you give to women. And they say it all the time. And I'm going to break that money, energy, attention, and time to make sure you understand that there's no such thing as free access to women. It doesn't exist. You can take shortcuts all you want. There is no such thing. They are requesting these things from you, more or less. And there's a silent contract in which you give them this, what they want, these most important elements, in addition to the meat, that salami between your legs, you give them that too. But they are requesting this on a daily basis. They're going to say, you need to make this amount of money or I don't consider you valuable. Okay, you got to give me attention. I need to get some time with you. Okay, we're going to talk about how all of these are the same. And some of these values, men argue over the internet as to how a man chooses to exchange this transaction with the woman. I want you to just think about this for a second. If I take money, I have a little pointer here, it's not working. If I take money in a transactional relationship with a woman, and I said, I'd rather not give her energy, attention, or time, and I take money and I just say, here's $250, give me what you're willing to offer me for that. And I get access to the woman, access to the sex. Some men say, oh no, that makes you a low value man. What kind of guy would pay to access women? See, I can get her for free while you have to pay. And then I go and say, no. See, that money I put on top of energy, attention, and time. I did not want to trade energy, attention, or time. I wanted to trade with money. Because energy, attention, and time has the same value to me. Maybe not to you, maybe not to most men, and this proves why most men are broke, because they don't understand energy, attention, and time is the same as money. The other ones actually have more value to you than the money. If I trade with time and not money, I'm gonna get this woman for absolutely $0. What must I do with the time? I must take the time and elevate it and spend more time, invest more attention to get the woman. Now this guy says, see, I didn't have to pay a dime. But unfortunately, he lost a lot of money. He lost his value. He traded something that, quite frankly, believe it or not, is more important to the woman than the money. And it is more important to you because you lost value in yourself and you had to jump through all these hoops and hurdles and be a dancing monkey and entertain her, run pickup lines and game, go to the nightclub, buy your little outfit, walking up to broad after broad, and you spent time, your ass stayed up late, and then you woke up late to go to work, et cetera, and you lost what? Money. What's valuable to you? Money? For most men, money is the most important. And I'd rather say, I got $250, here we go, bye-bye, so I can focus on the other stuff. See, and to me, there's no such thing as free when you're dealing with women. So I want you guys to understand that. Does that mean you have to use one resource over the other every time? It does not mean that. You just got to figure out what's valuable to you. If you're not disciplined with your meat, your meat between your legs, you're going to be frivolous with this, and it's going to cost you everything. You're going to marry a woman. She's going to say, I love you. And you're going to say, I love you too. We can go the distance. And then at some particular point, that changes. And you put in a lot of meat, which the most transactional, that will always say free women cost the most, by the way. Free women cost the most. My love doesn't cost a thing. You're definitely going to be paying a lot of meat with that woman. A lot more meat than any other woman you've ever met in your life. And then when she divorces you, you're going to give up a lot more meat. She's going to just cut all that meat up. So when you're dealing with them in this idea, you have to understand what you're exchanging. Now, I'm going to make sure I prove that all of that has the same value, no matter what. So when we talk about money, one thing that we'll say, and one thing that has to be understood is